You are too cute. I do not want to fight you. Hello, I'm Cupcake Enigma.
And I am Siccicus Maximus.
We're the Frantic Noobs, and we're doing West of Loathing. And we have a bunch of stuff to do, so...
We just recently went into a new area here, so...
Yeah, we started a new area. We still have like one or two things, like the circus. And I want to try to find Wandering Sally again, see if I can buy some more needles. But we have a bunch over here that we unlocked. There's grapes. Dunwich crouton. Croissant le Breton. These grapes past here are too old to still be legible. Harvest. Got
a tombstone pizza.
Ooh, harvest. Another tombstone pizza. Woohoo! Let's see anything farther. Nope. All is not well with this well. Oh, there's a goblin standing off to one side of the trail, just staring up at the sky. They don't even seem to notice you approaching. Hello. Oh, hello. Hi. What are you doing? What you doing? A moon I am looking at. Neither moon is out right now. Nothing being up there. I am happy to waiting. Talk to them. The moons won't coming out for hours. You wanting this long? You to waiting this long? Yes. Yes, moon so big, so bright, so big, to waiting to sing. You very to liking moons, huh? Yes, yes, very, to looking. I am to collecting rocks of them. Goblin takes out a bunch of pebbles out of its pocket to show you. They could be moon rocks for all you know.
Yeah, I was going to say, why would you fight it?
Yeah. Let's see. Caretaker shanty, investigate.
Ooh,
you
tools.
Poke around. Look at the tools. Well, tool singular, there's a shovel in here. Since you already have a shovel, you leave it alone. True. Look under the chair. Like all chairs owned by one guy, it has its worth of lint, and food comes underneath. Gross. Scope out the desk. It's covered with old paint-spattered newspaper, and features a large collection of tiny jars of paint, as well as a jar of fine-tipped brushes, can thinner, and a stack of history books. Check out the flyers tacked to the wall. Find a flyer for a military reenactment enthusiast society. Apparently they meet regularly at Fort Memorandum. Maybe this is where the caretaker went. Yeah? Oh, Caution, do not touch the internal flame.
Eternal,
whatever. Hello, Goblin. This Goblin is roasting a weenie over the eternal flame. I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to do that. No? It's good fire, not wasting it. You are too cute. I do not want to fight you. Beyond this gate, countless rows of columns of tombstones. Well, they're not actually countless. I've counted them. There are 999 of them. You can visit individual plots by number if you'd like. Okay, so we need to know the plot number.
Right, yeah. It's just too many people.
You've crossed paths with Wandering Sally again. Interested in trading? Yes, I am. We got some needles. Thank goodness.
Only 4, though.
Yes. But it's a start. Curious corpse. Your transponder beeps. Okay, so that's a transponder.
Yeah. We want to get the transponder stuff.
Alrighty. You harvest shapweed extract. Oh, hi.
I don't know that we'll have to really attack it.
Beef it up.
Ooh, you've got a new feature down there.
Yep, punch. 10 damage and disable for 1 round. Oh. Bye! I wonder if I get scrap. Scrap!
4 pieces.
4, which means I
enough.
think I have enough. Off the trail you spot some weird cacti that produce tuna fish as fruit. Grab can. Woohoo! Yay!
Why can't I have a plant that produces tuna fish as food?
Oh, it'd make things so cheaper for groceries.
Yeah, for me.
Yeah, for you. Hey, buddy. Yep, got him right here. Great, let me just, yep, okay, this'll do the trick. Let me just get this running, and then you'll be able to grab keystone from it. It'll take another 5 scraps for each one you need. Oh my goodness. Are you familiar with the Lost Dutch Oven? Yeah, grim place, but that's where I found the chassis for the fabricator wedge behind you. Seems like a good place to start hunting. Alright, so you want me to go back to the Dutch Oven. Hey, human! Hey, what you doing in this place? This is my ground stomping. You mean stomping grounds? What? Talk to it. Your boots, which are very tall, I am seeing. Yes, tall boots to having, so also tall am I. That's cool, but they are uncomfortable seeming very. I, too, having no sensation in my feet now, so this is fine. Established dominance. You thinking you're tall, huh? Well, the tall one here is me. Incorrect, observing how tall I am. And yet me taller than one is being. No. Yes, it is. Very well, I conceding you are taller. Yes, where is that prize? Here is one. Guffin.
Okie dokie.
I love goblins. Oh my goodness, I'm so glad I'm not killing him. Down the pit I go. Of course, I was scared out of my mind. This pile is pretty obviously made on purpose. Closer inspection reveals that the stones are mortared together. What could be hidden here?
You have the ability to do it anyway. I wouldn't. Okay.
Okay, there's a trapezoidal piece missing from the weird crossbar thing. Okay, so it looks like I need a piece.
Yep. Now, if you go talk to him, he might have it.
Oh, that guy that's crazy?
Yes.
Okay, you're crazy, dude.
Well, not that guy, the professor, but...
Alright, the professor, you said?
Yeah.
Do. Open with crowbar. Woohoo! Alrighty. About ley lines, I don't hold much.
Ley line diagram.
Okay, it's in my necromancer journal. Read it. Okay, receipt for robes. Ley line diagram. Cryptic note that you found about Hell Cow and energy indicates a necromancer's lair is somewhere fairly close to Hellstrom Ranch. Alright, I'm so confused. Anything over here? Nope. No trespassing. A big map with the whole region with lots of confusing little annotations on it. Okay. Stackable newspapers. You got a letter to Roy Bean. Blank postcard. Nice. There's an article about how they had to change the name of Boot Hill Cemetery to Reboot Hill Cemetery because of all of the skeletons and they're coming back to life. It's a stackable newspaper. Somebody has removed all the funnies, so there's literally no reason to care about them. This cabinet is full of maps, but you have no idea what any of them mean. Maybe you could ask about it at the post at Dirtwater. Okay. Don't even want to know what the bureaucratic process were involved in the placement of this outhouse. Yeah. You discover what is either an open grave or a very deep rectangular pothole. Jump and see what you find. It must have been here a very long time because you found the remains of an antique traffic accident. Handful of old coins, gold skull chips. Woohoo! Alrighty. Hey, I need some help tracking down some missing mail. How do you mean? A mail delivery went missing on the way to Breadwood, and I'm hunting it on behalf of their mayor. Their local mail station is a bunch of route maps, but I don't know which one I need. Well that information ain't exactly secret, but I ain't supposed to just give it out either. A delivery gone missing is bad news, though. I suppose it's alright just this once. Wait here a sec. After a couple of minutes, she comes back with a sheet of notepaper. So each map has a code number on it, based on region and direction of travel. Okay. Thank you. Fort Treason! Investigate. Fort Treason. Okay. Oh, you heard about Fort Treason in letter before. Oh, wait, this is...
No.
No, it isn't. Okay. Well, they had an accident.
Treasonous.
Missile! Oh, kick it open. Silver bullet, full canteen. Kick it open.
Not going to use any of your needles now, are you?
I am going to, but it's just I'm trying to be very careful with it. I only got 4. Alrighty, so I got a couple of diaries. I got a P.O. Box key to Box 114. Read it. Private Lemon's diary is pretty dry and not very interesting. Just a list of day-to-day duties of a straight-laced soldier up in the hills without anything to fight. Toward the end, though, it starts to mention their commanding officer, Captain Simon, being increasingly agitated and convinced that the nearby ranch was used as a spy outpost. Lemon doesn't sound convinced, but as one annoyingly vague entry puts, orders are orders. The last few entries have to do with dissent in the ranks and the possibility of mutiny, the thought of which Lemon abhors. The rest of the pages are blank.
That's my new goal in life, is to write some sort of weird diary that describes like some sort of like really weird conspiracy, and that just ends right at like the cliffhanger point, and then just leave it there. The one you were looking for is up above.
No, I know.
Okay.
I was just making sure I only got 2. Read. Gravy stains. Private Matthau's, excuse me, my goodness. Diaries, empty pages, ink splotches, and latrine duty again, blah, blah, blah. Near the end, though, you start to see notes about the fort's commanding officer, Captain Simon, going off the deep end. As Mathau puts it, being stuck out here in the middle of nowhere doing nothing is driving Captain friggin' bug nuts. When the captain eventually decides that a nearby ranch occupied by a solitary woman in her book collection was actually an empty spy outpost, Mathau felt compelled to warn the woman, but was too worried about getting court-martialed to cover any specific details on the looming threat. In an attempt to prevent an imminent cannon bombardment of the ranch, Mathau stole some ballistic charts and hid them in a post office box during a shore leave in Dirtwater. This place doesn't have any damn shore, he comments later. What the hell? Unfortunately, the cannons had already been calibrated, and when Mathau returned to the camp, he discovered the shelling had already begun. In his last entry, he declares his intent to start a mutiny, but the diary ends there with no conclusion to the story. Use binoculars. Jumbleneck Mine. Hey, I might find more soup there. You pass by 2 skeletons who are facing each other with their arms akimbo in the traditional shootout stare-down pose. When you stop to watch what happens, they both turn to look at you. Whoops. Oh well. Uh-oh.
Ooh.
You've learned a potential lesson about minding your business, or maybe you haven't. In fact, angry. Doc Ellis ties you to the saddle and you make it the rest of the way where you were headed. Well, I'm glad we made it here. Rocks, probably some mine leavings that got piled up here. Search the rocks. I want to go over here. You poke through the rocks and turn up a human skull. Whoa, a little ominous. What do you think, Doc? I agree. I meant like from the medical standpoint. Oh well, hand it over. Nice silver tooth. What? Damage to the occipital bone around the edge of the foramen magnum, and heavy damage on the left temporal bone. Looks like a hit with a blunt but flat edge, couple 3 inches across. Wow, what does that all mean? In layman terms, somebody hit this fellow with a wide end of a pickaxe and knocked his head clean off. Jeez, where's the rest of the skeleton, though? Why is it just a skull here? That I can't tell you.
Dang it, Jim, she's not a mind reader.
Talk to him. Excuse me, kid, I'm kind of busy here. I've got a mine to run. Take a hike, okay? This mine is still running? I haven't seen anyone around. We're miners, kid. If you saw anyone up here, I'd have to fire them for not doing their job. Do you know you're a ghost? Do you know you're a pain in the ass? I'm serious. See me laughing? How's business? Oh, just great. Hunky frickin' dory, in fact. See this face? This is my happy face. And I'm double excited about answering questions from some random kid that wandered into my office while I'm working. Look how excited I am. That's quite a silver tooth you've got in your sarcastic grin. Made it myself. I made a few little silver trinkets in my time. Now go away. Grab a helmet. Miner's helmet.
The calendar looks like it stopped working months away.
You stoop down to take a closer look at the safe. It's pretty standard heavy-duty safe combination. Hey, something wrong with your ears? I told you to... Why, you little... Come here. Please.
I would just fight him.
I don't know if I should. The elevator's pretty dusty inside, and it doesn't appear to have been maintained for quite a while. It does seem functional, but the conveyor level is chained and padlocked. Lockpicking 3.
Well, you don't know what you need to be here for at this point yet either, so...
Yeah, that is very true as well. And he is a silver tooth just like that skull, so...
Right, no, it's his skull.
Northwest-ish.
You've got cows.
Yep. Getting beefy. With.
I'd be thinking that you're way more powerful than these things.
Well, I am hoping so. I definitely do need to, smoldering leather. Hooray! Tainted beefsteak. Gumption. Level 7. What do we got in here? Nothing.
This looks like the ranch that they bombed.
Yep. It's really been blown to pieces. Diary of Alexandria. Oops. Take through it. Overdue Breadwood book.
Hey, you were looking for that.
Oh, yeah. Advanced cow punching. Nice.
Get out of the way.
Okay, you pick up a cannonball and inspect it. There's an inscription that you can mostly read. It says a cannonball came from Fort Treason, and it's got the address stamped right on the surface. This bombardment was done by the army.
Of course it was.
Well,
but if you go to Fort Treason, there's a cannon that you can use to hit that thing.
Yep. You see a flash of light in a dark corpse of trees off to the side of the trail and smell the tang of ozone. 3 electrified cow skulls float out of the wood and surround you. Hand them Arkham. No way.
Hand them Arkham?
I would not do that.
That doesn't seem like a good idea.
No, I love my Arkham. He's crazy. He's crazy, but I love him. Quite shocking.
Yeah, it kind of is. It's okay, the stakes are too high for you to screw this up. Bad cow pun.
It's okay, they're not cows with guns.
No, but you've got a doc with a gun.
Yeah. Progress towards skill up. Yay, brass bull ring, cow fangs.
Cannon.
Look closely. You look at the cannon, it's a fine cannon. Insert cannonball. You peer through the rangefinder and distant smoke of your targeting flare. Unfortunately, you have no idea to actually aim.
No.
Hapburn Library book represents 12.5% of the total stock of the Brentwood Public Library. Read it. You flip through the diary. Most of it is uneventful, describing the life of a woman who likes books and isn't interested in much else. It ends with a passage about a soldier from a nearby fort warning her about some kind of danger he wouldn't specify, so she moved most of her valuable books to the cellar and took the ordinary precautions, boarding up the windows and not leaving the house at night. Turns out it wasn't much good against cannonballs.
That's a shame. And seriously creepy.
Advanced cowpunching. Menacing moo. Gore. Oh, 1, 2, 3. I think the 1, 2, 3 is probably the best at this point.
Yeah, no, that'd be a good one. 3 punch attacks, yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you're not yet very good at stopping punching, and you punch the book to bits. Oh. Which I somehow
We are jumping all over the place.
Hey, human! You encounter Goblin Chef harvesting produce, by which I mean knocking lumps off a cactus to give you some real side eye when it sees you. Hey, you a human! To keeping away from these lumps that are mine, or maybe I'm to cooking you instead. What? What, you goblins don't people to eating, do you? Haha, no gross. I did saying that to scare you away. Did you scared? Geez, a little, yeah. Nice. Talk. So what's cooking? Lumps. Okay then. Yeah, I don't know why I would intimidate him over cactus lumps.
To get cactus lumps?
Why would I need them?
How should I know? It's an RPG. Why are we using meat as money?
Yeah, true. Alrighty, so follow map. You discover new map location, Chuck's house. Okay. Okay, something about this house makes you suspicious. You can't quite put your finger on it. The place looks perfectly normal after all. But you can't shake the feeling that there's something very wrong going on in here. Maybe you're just being paranoid. Well, that might be it. Probably just one of those bird feeders where you hang up a ball of soot and seeds and stuff, except the birds ate it all. So it's just, the rope. Yeah.
She's not really.
A cellar door, man. I bet it's all kinds of horror down there, like some kind of medieval torture dungeon. Enter. It's locked, but is it locked to keep you out or to keep something in? Whoa. Platco lock. Those things are unpickable. Darn it. You approach the door hesitantly. You could be getting... Alright, let's check over here. Unmarked. There's no name or anything on it. Okay.
That's what unmarked means.
You knock on the door. A voice inside calls out, "Come in, it's open, it's always open." Enter. The door creaks open, and you step inside the house. The interior is an absolute nightmare. The walls are covered with rusty chains and hooks, as well as a variety of wicked-looking knives and shears. A man of an intermittent age and slightly hunched posture grins widely as you enter. His eyes are gleaming. He's standing near a puddle of blood on the floor. Hello, my name is Chuck. Welcome to my little blood and breakfast. Your what? Blood and breakfast. Oh, sorry, I have a lisp. Yeah. It makes lewd sound like lewd, and bed sound like, and bead and breakfast. Oh. People also tell me I emphasize words oddly, but I don't get that at all. Uh-huh. Ready. This is a large collection of steel chains and hooks, as well as knives and shears and other bladed instruments. Everything is covered with rust or possibly dry blood or possibly both. Ask Chuck about them. Ah, you've noticed my collection. Yes, it's dramatic. It all belongs to my father and his father before him. They were butchers. And you? I do a little bit, but not professionally. I broke with the family tradition to run my little blood and breakfast. Sorry, that's private. That's my blood room. Your what? My bedroom. Oh, got it. Right. Never mind then. The little pantry shelf with various tins and jars in it. Take a closer look. There's nothing very unusual, but you do notice 2 jars of tea leaves labeled Sleepy Time and Earl Grape. It's kettle on stove and it's hot. I can't help but notice you have a giant pool of blood on your floor. Blood? Oh no, I can't see why you might think that is. It certainly rules like blood, but it's tomato soup. Tomato soup? Yeah, I spilled my lunch. Very clumsy of me. I was just getting started to clean it up when you arrived. I see. So how can I help you? Salute, yes. Can you look at the guest room? It is summer, but I'm afraid it's unavailable at the moment. My last guest has only just checked out and I'm still cleaning up the mess. Oh. What's on the menu? Homemade sausages and tomato soup. I have a special tea blend that's a real knockout.
Womp womp.
What kind of sausage? Long pork sausage is my grandfather's own recipe. Did you say long pork? That's right, I make them longer than regular pork sausages. There's more filling that way. It's puzzling and uncomfortable for me in different reasons. You mentioned a special tea blend? Yes, a special herbal blend that puts my guests right to sleep. It's very effective. Oh. Has a mailman been here by recently? Why, yes, my last guest was a mailman. Such a nice fellow. It's a shame he's no longer with us. I hope you meant that he left. I like to think he's always here in spirit.
So
Thanks.
you've got a serial killer here, basically.
I still need to figure out how to get information from him. You notice a smoldering hole in the ground when recognizing it as a habit of southeast western coal snake. I'll thrust upon it.
Hit it with a sword.
Bye.
Holy crap.
You gain next skill. Nice job. Ooh. Hey! Any mail for me? Yes. Package from you. Yay! Thanks. I like to send a postcard. Fort Treason ballistics chart.
Which might help you to aim the cannon.
Read it. This chart is full of details on the precision firing of Demi, Culverin, and Silicon. I bet the cannon would blow the vault door on Exilia's Ranch open if you could figure out a way to target it. Got it. I don't know if it'd help me target it, though.
You've already targeted it.
Portable leather workbench. Nice. What?
I don't know. What did you just do?
It's also a sanctified leather working bench at your room in the jewel.
Unless it's night.
Nostalgia mode. Oh. Oh.
Okay. Well, that freaked the hell out of us.
Yeah.
And it's easier to see without it, so...
Yeah, she went all nostalgic because of her brother. You discovered a new map location. Curious abandoned well. Okay. Right. Well. Oh, man. I don't have my rope.
Yeah. We need it, too.
Yep. Well. Scared away. Go away or I'll stick my big rubber dog on you. Hiss. Yes. Entirely rubber and covered in lightning rod. Hiss. Alrighty then. Look closely. Insert cannonball. Light it up. Hooray! I was standing right in front of it for that.
And didn't even knock your head off.
Nope.
You are probably, however, severely deaf at this point.
You find an abandoned crate on the side of the trail addressed to Fort Treason. Open it. Army Field Trauma Kit? It's under your bullets. Nice. Alrighty. So, did I destroy this? Hey! Alrighty. Books. Percussive maintenance. Nice. Take one. Advanced cow punch-in. Books. How to cheat at poker.
Ooh.
Like lockpicking 3. I don't have that. How am I supposed to get higher on lockpicking? Advanced cow punching. Menacing moo and gore.
I think we're almost out of cow punching.
Yeah, looks like we are. Well, I guess we'll do menacing moo. Woohoo! Moo. Moops. It's mean moops.
Moops?
Moops.
Moops.
How to cheat at poker. Read it. Dirty poker. Conceal your evidence of your dirty dealings. You eat the book. Set the tables. Percussive maintenance. Read it. You got percussive maintenance. Let's get smacking. When you're done reading the book, you notice that the book spine is cracked. You try to fix it by hitting it really hard, but you end up just smashing the books into powder. Oopsie.
For the record, as a computer tech in the real world, percussive maintenance is not the best idea.
So we got some books.
Ding. Open it with your crowbar.
Woohoo. Ranch dressing.
I don't want
Bar of
ranch dressing.
soap. Nerf pills.
Orthopedic boots.
Okay. Oh, I wonder if we had those for that goblin that had like the boots that were hurting his feet.
It's possible. And go to the machine.
I need 5 scraps to fabricate key.
Because what I'm thinking is that device that's in the cavern that requires a wedge, I think that's going to be what it's going to spit out. It's going to be that key.
Okay. Let's go to West Pole.
Okay. That was just a random site that we found.
Yeah. Hey, you found your crate. You don't remember losing it, but it's because it's labeled mine. Smelling salts, dynamite, can of oil, rock hammer. Nice. Ooh. Why does it look like I've been... Okay, harvest. Local weed. You do a quick backflip and then make some funny noises by flapping your arms up and down. With your hands, you armpit. The local weed giggles, loosens its roots just enough for you to pluck at a handful of it out of the ground and wiring it into a little bottle. Local weed expert. Okay. That's a little weird. Mess with them. These rocks are strange. They don't seem to weigh as much as they should. They're sort of drawn to each other. You could probably make an interesting cairn out of them. Something mystical. Nice. Mess with them. Something powerful. Woohoo! Haymaker leveled up. Mess with them. Something suave. What does it say? Nice. Something powerful. A tall stack. Why? Oh geez, I hope you're a veterinarian because of Python. Okay. Get to the gun show. This might have been one of them that I regretted not beating up for. Yep. 113 hit points. Whiff!
Now, don't hit the shoot thing again. Don't hit it. You've got the 3-punch thing I want to try. Well, that's a 32.
Yeah, level 2. Snake liver, snake spleen, sick python skin. Good. What am I supposed to do here?
Well, it's a closed bakery, so I can only imagine what you could possibly do.
Harvest. Local weed. Harvest. Agave. Ouch. Alrighty.
Hey, they need a baker. Know a baker?
These teenagers seem dispirited and they're trying to drown their sorrows with big mugs of water. Maybe they mistood the idiom. Hey, you boys wouldn't know something about the bread that went missing, would you? Aw, nuts, I told you we'd get in trouble, Billy. Shut up, Jerry. What's just to blab about everything, dude? Calm down, you two. The mayor just wants his bread back. Hand it over, and the trouble you'll be in will be minimal. It ain't that simple, lady. We sold that bread for me to start up this bakery. Why? Because we wanted to make something of our lives. Everyone in the breadwood is just bums. Plus, like, everyone needs bread, right? So we figured we'd make big. Okay. Well, no problem. We'll take the mayor back the bread you've made and call it even. Yeah, no problem, except for the fact that we don't know a dang thing about making bread, it turns out. All we ended up was with weird lumps. Aw, ain't that true? That ain't true, Billy. That last loaf was almost right. Yeah, sure, that one was nearly edible, but we're practically out of ingredients. Maybe I can help. I might know someone who can help you out. Do you two know Louise Lathrop? No, who's that? She might be just the solution to your problems. Let me head over to where she lives and talk to her for you. No.
This was the bakery you were talking about.
Yep.
I think that's her right there.
Nope. No, she's the one that's been working.
Okay, yeah.
You know, somewhere that's hiring a baker. Even, heck, unpaid would be better than this if it comes to a room and a board. I just want to get out of here. I do happen to know of a bakery that needs some help. Really? That's wonderful. Oh, geez, I can't go like this. Though I'm filthy, nobody would ever let me step foot into their kitchen like this. Do you have a bar of soap? Sure. Thank you so much. You give her the bar of soap and directions to the bakery, and she sets off to find somewhere to take a bath before her job interview. Aw. Yay! Oh man, I'm glad I had that bar of soap. Alrighty, so. Alright, jump in! Oh hey, there's a few things here already. Maybe they were just burying this junk, but forgot to fill the hole back in. Skeleton bone, skull chips. Harvest! Alrighty. Oh my goodness. Beer hose. You're not really sure what purpose it might have to serve.
I can think of a few.
This fella's too scared to talk to you. He's totally freaking out about the yeast.
The yeast beast?
Alrighty. So, I'm gonna beef up for this.
Really? Why?
And attack you. Oh boy.
Oh, that ain't good.
That's
Check
a little
the moon.
better.
Check the moon.
This is 26 to 34.
That did better than your sword, so...
Yeah, I know.
He's not causing a lot of damage, though. Check the moon.
-6 muscle. Okay, that'll help. Boom.
I still did the same amount of damage.
I have no action points left.
It's okay, I'm pretty sure he's dead.
Yep. Yeah, ready. Bye, yeast monster. Dickerin level 2. Alright.
Dickerin is.
Remains of the horrible yeast beast. I guess you could take some back to the mayor. It's probably still good, right? Half-ton of yeast. Okay. So this whole yeast theft biz doesn't seem to have gone too well for you guys. Yeah, no, oh geez, are you a bounty hunter? Relax. The mayor just wants his yeast back. He didn't say anything about hauling you in. Phew, okay. Well, the yeast is a revolting pile. So what happened here? Well, we got bored of bread, is all. I know a bit about brewing, and we figured we came back with a couple kegs. Nobody would mind much that we stole the yeast. No offense, but it seems like you aren't much of a brewer. Hey! Well, ideally, you wouldn't end up with a ravenous yeast monster. That wasn't my... Okay, well, I guess that was my fault. But I understand what happened. The vats are old, and we didn't clean them properly first because we were in a hurry. I think there were some frogs living in one of them. And you figured you could use the extra hops? Haha. If you're sure you got it figured out, you could set up shop in Dirtwater. Oh, yeah. It's turning into quite a little metropolis. I'd love to have my own place. Okay, I'll check it out.
Oh, there was stuff in the cabinet you could get.
Take him. Smalt's blue ribbon. Woohoo! He did. Grab it. Yeast-covered hat. Now he's too grumpy to talk to you. He's just angrily muttering about yeast. You're under arrest. For what? Stealing about 2 handfuls of yeast? Yes. And the sentence for that, what about 3 days in jails? And Brentwood doesn't actually have a jail? Alright, I'll let you off with a warning.
You can actually go to the beer hose and sample. You could sample something. There it is.
Almost ethanol.
Convenient that you were crawling on the ground after drinking pure ethanol.
Any luck with our yeast? Yep, well done. That's quite a help, thank you. Dirty poker level 2. Did you get our bread back from the miserable baker boys? Not yet. We're able to find the missing, well, half of it. Well, that's a real bagel biter. Oh well, everyone mostly skipped the words and just looked at the pictures anyway. And mostly just the bottom half of the pictures, so that's alright.
Not bad.
Ooh. Basic captions are still there, alright, I guess. Did you manage to get that logging permit? No. I've got 2 bowls of soup. Not yet. Not yet. The last time Mayor let this list get over 3 items, we chased him out of town with his breadstick nailed to the top of his head. Ooh.
Breadstick?
Yeah. Transponder! Alrighty. Attack it.
Ooh.
Bye!
Wow.
Hey, we've got scraps. Only
We got one. Hot dog?
Liquid Bread Brewing Company. Oh. Hi.
Liquid bread.
Oh, hey, it's you. Thanks for telling me about this place instead of arresting me or shooting me in the head and then arresting me. No problem. I'm not really a bounty hunter anyway. I was just looking to help people out. Well, you sure did help me out. I really appreciate the opportunity, and things are going pretty well. Not a single yeast monster yet. Who can get you? Show me your goods. Athletic Amber, Brainy Brown, and Cool Kush.
Those probably just up your stats for a little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait on those. But anyway,
Alright.
we got somebody else started, and so we have one more lot taken care of.
How many lots are available?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Wow.
Yeah, we have 4 more available.
Not a lot past the sun. Alright, so
Yeah.
I guess next time we'll see who else we can help.
Yep.
So thank you so much for watching. If you saw something that we didn't, please let us know in the comments. Good luck. Have fun. Bye-bye.
Bye.